Hey, hey. Hi, guys. All right, so this is going to be a today's topic reading. It is going to be for June the 23rd. Sorry, this one's coming out late, you guys. It should have been at midnight, and instead it's almost 12 hours late. It's just about noon as I'm recording this one. Sorry, life just got super, super busy for me yesterday and last night. So, but check back in later on this evening. I will be putting out other videos tonight, okay? So, and I did put out the bonus video for today already also. So, as always, guys, you can enter to win a free read with me just by writing the word compassion in the comment section, being a subscriber to my channel, and giving this video a thumbs up, just FYI. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man and the Three of Cups. There's a delay on some wonderful, either somebody's got to delay a party, somebody's got to delay coming and visiting someone, having some wonderful opportunity to hang out, or someone is actually thinking about things from a different perspective, saying, is this something that I would want to do? I mean, the Three of Cups can be a happy reunion, but the Hanged Man, Piscean energy there, says, we got a Knight of Cups. Somebody is doubting that somebody actually wants him to come in for a reunion, is what this looks like. Somebody is thinking, or they're thinking, I want to come in for this happy reunion, but I don't know either how this person feels, or I don't know that I want to give my whole heart. Tell me more about that card. Someone's scared somebody won't talk to them. Hold on. Tell me why with that Hanged Man. Why is that there? That was the Eight of Wands in the reverse that we had just seen there. Wow, 10 of Wands. So somebody they're really burdened by this. They want to drop the burden. They want to talk to this person. They don't think that this person will talk to them. Tell me, what is the nature of this reunion? What would be the purpose for this individual? The Magician, because they want to manifest something new. This is somebody who wants, literally, it's card number one, right? This is somebody, they could also look at the individual that they want to connect with. They could also look at that individual as if, you're somebody that I would want to manifest something new with, because there's something magical about you. There's something special about you. There's something incredible about you. And I want that in my life. I might even want to learn from you. I want that flow in my life. So their purpose in all this is it is to be around this individual, but it's intentional. Like, I want to have long-term or something that it's more manifestation. It's not just like, I want to meet up with you once to like look at you. It's like, I want your energy flow in my life. I want the influence that I know you have. I would like you to share your influence in my life, but I also want to manifest something that has far-reaching implications. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the upright. I feel as if this person they're lost. Whoever this is, this could be a complicated situation where an individual wants to come towards somebody that they view as wise, that they view as, like I say, somewhat magical, someone who has the power to change their own life. And they know, like, I want to come be around you because you're so good also for me. You give me power. And at this point, this individual is either they've separated from a Queen of Wands, or they have found themselves in some cycle that they can't seem to get out of, and they're seeking advice. This is somebody who's confused. This is somebody with the Seven of Cups. I don't know how to get out of this grip of this cycle. Now, here's the thing. This person who is, like, they're saying, I want to come toward this person that I consider a magician because I want to have them in my life again. They might be hooked on that magician and not know what to do about it. It may be like, I don't know why I'm always feeling drawn to you, but I'm almost like, it's kind of driving me crazy here because I'm always thinking about you. And so I want to just come towards you. Four Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels like they made an epic mistake in having, like, whatever happened here that put distance between them and this magician. Now, let's not say that this is romance. Let's say this could be, someone who just is saying, I wish I had taken that class, that seminar. I wish I had, made friends with that amazing next door neighbor that, they're they've got those wizard ways or those mystic ways, or whatever it is. Like, I view this person as like a really amazing person, and I really want to spend time with them, and I'm kind of like, I keep feeling like I missed a chance to really talk to them, and I don't want that to be a missed chance. But I don't know if this person wants to talk to me. Now, certainly this could have an element of romance too. Either that, or somebody wants to come in and be around this person in their energy flow, but they don't have romantic feelings, or they're not trying to get a romance started, but they want this person back in their life. Let me see. Who is this? Actually, let's backtrack before we go forward. Let's backtrack one more time. Who is this to them? This is Devil in the reverse in the Chariot. Somebody who showed them how to walk away. Somebody who walked away from them, perhaps, because they were in toxic energy. This is a person who, I know this is getting confusing unless I start to identify a character like by name. So we're going to go and we're going to say our hanged man individual, the person who's trying to decide, can I come toward this magician and get them back in my life? For the hanged man, their perspective of who the magician is in their life is somebody who left them behind, who cut off or can cut off all kinds of things that are toxic and just moves on. There's something very admirable about this person. The hanged man feels like the magician is an admirable individual, and they want to be around that individual. Now, if this is about a romantic partner, this is somebody that is still saying, I know that you are somebody that moves on in your life and you create more. And I know that you're kind of like a mystic, and I know that there's energy to you that I don't fully comprehend, but I'm still hooked on you. And I also think you can leave me behind if I'm toxic. And I actually admire that, but I almost need you to help me somehow get beyond my toxic stuff. Tell me more about what is this with that Eight of Wands in the reverse and that Knight of Cups in the reverse. Is this someone where the hanged man is just scared that the magician doesn't want them? Yeah. This is a situation where they either are, this could be a strange one. They either are terrified that you're going to be with somebody else by the time they get back. Three of Coins in the reverse. That's what it is. So this person, there is an element of romance, or there's an element of, maybe this is a situation where it's a little of both. Our hanged man wants to come into this person's life that they view as a mystic, that they know is like good for them. I know that you're good for me. I know that you have the ability to walk away from things that are toxic, even when I didn't. I know that you made yourself into like a successful person, and I want your energy in my life because I can't get over this. I can't stop thinking about you, and I don't know what to do, but I know I'm drawn to you. But I'm also scared that you would have no interest in me again because you're already with someone else, and you wouldn't cooperate with me in any fashion. Even if I know you wouldn't necessarily take me back as a love, still, if I don't even know if you'd be friends with me, if you're in a romance with somebody else, you might just say, I would not want to give any of my energy to you, hanged man. So that's their big concern here. What do they really truly want then? What is their Page of Swords in the reverse? They want to quit stalking. They want to quit. And sorry, I shouldn't use the word stalking because I don't mean it that way. They want to quit trying to figure out what does this mean, and they want to actually like quit hiding in the shadows. This person has probably been watching for a long time, gaining energy flow from a distance, but it's actually only served to like frustrate them more because they want to talk directly to this magician. They want something from this magician, but they want to quit having to do it from the shadows. It's almost like, God, I need to just speak. The Fool card. This person wants to do something brave. For the first time in their life, everything is like, I've got to quit hiding out in the shadows and not coming forward and saying, look, I just feel drawn to you all the time. I want you back in my life in some capacity. Or maybe the more accurate way to say it is they want to be back in the magician's life, because the magician has an energy vibe to them that they can't even put their finger on why they're so drawn to it. They just are. It's like, you're good for me. Your energy is good for me. You influence me in a positive way. And I want to take this leap of faith to come towards you. That's also like, I want to be braver. I want to do this. I want to come towards you. Why? This person's in a place of a funk. They're feeling depleted. And I still keep thinking this is more like energetically. This is somebody who is knowing that their sense of confidence, self-worth, um, energy vibe, their, I'll even say like life force energy is kind of in a subdued vibe. And it's like this magician has abundance of energy. It just kind of like crackles off of them. And it's like even being in close proximity to this magician would somehow energize them. So we do see somebody who, on one hand, they want to do something brave and come toward the magician, but they're also in a place of personal lack. And they're in a place where it's like they want to kind of look, they want to eat the cookies of the magician. And the cookies in this case are like little energetic treats. They want that energetic treat. They want their good cookies. Because right now they're hungry for some cookies. That's so I don't know why I want to say it that way. It's just the way I want to say it. So with them holding back, tell me about that one more time. I don't even want to phrase a question. Yeah, they're overthinking it, overthinking. Do I do this? Do I not? Do I come forward? Do I not? Where's the magician at? What's going on with the magician's life? Magician's life. Where's, the magician is rocking their world. The magician is like, talk about incredibly powerful. We have the emperor that landed right in my lap also. That emperor is, they could be a owner of a business. They've bossed up. They're making decrees in their own life. They've really probably never been in such a powerful position before. It doesn't matter if they're masculine or feminine. This is showing up as divine masculine energy. So even if it's a feminine, it is a person who's driving their life forward using their masculine energy. So like they're a action taker, they're a baller, they're a shot caller. Okay. So real strong, real powerful. And about to change some things in their life also. They manage a lot, but they're on the cusp of making some other new changes. Is that why? Hold on. Why is this person drawn to the magician / emperor right now? 9 of Wands in the reverse. We keep seeing that they're very depleted. And then the magician character is like literally like they've never been more powerful, but they're also in a moment where they're thinking about changing something else in their life. And the hanged man person who wants to come in toward them, we keep seeing that they are feeling quite defeated right now. What is the interaction between these two? I don't know if this was ever romance or if this is like, maybe this is a parent and a child. Maybe this is, best friends. Maybe this is a business owner and an ex-employee. Maybe this is, we have the Strength card. Someone has been, not someone, I would still say that it is the magician is a powerful person. They're an emperor. They're somebody who they have the power to walk away from things that are toxic, which was the hanged man person. They had the power to reinvent them own lives. They had the power to use their words however they choose. They had the power to go forward in their life no matter what. But the energy between them was inspirational. No wonder this person is wanting to be around this character when they're feeling low, they're feeling at a loss. Their mind goes to someone very inspirational. Even if this was a lover's connection, which we see that as well, right? Because we already saw the lovers sticking out over here. This is a situation where and it could be same-sex couples, it could be masculine, feminine, masculine, whatever. The person who is feeling depleted, who wants to come back into that magician's life, it does look like they were lovers in the past or something along those lines. But they were also incredibly inspirational. And this could still be like a boss and employee who also, at one point in time had dated or, something like that. Obviously now that's taken away any possibility of it being like a parent and child situation. Unless it's that this lover's card is that someone is thinking, yeah, but my ma or pops is probably in some new romance with someone they're not going to want. me bringing my problems to their door when they just got married and they're newlyweds with the person that they're in love with, or they've moved and they're about to retire, sell their business and go travel the world with their great love. That could still be a storyline here, because their big worry is that the magician person, who's also the emperor, won't want to cooperate with me. So this could still be a kid worried that their parent, who they really need support, advice, and elevation from, could be too busy with their own life right now, too busy having their own adventures. But I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that that's the storyline here. Tell me about, what is this thing that the magician is about to do? Oh, star card. Something, a real wish come true. And they could indeed have an amazing love that is just about to drop into their life. If this was a storyline where once upon a time the magician and the hanged man were in a romance, the magician had to leave that hanged man behind because they were toxic. They moved on in their life. They made their life a success. And now they're at a point where something amazing is just about to drop into their life, or they're about to do something that is like, this is a dream of mine. I really want to do this thing. And at that same moment where they're so full of power and they're so on the precipice of something amazing, more amazing stuff happening for them, that is the moment where that hanged man is ever more depleted and is hungrier and hungrier to have that magician's life or energy in their life again. And they're really scared that the magician's not going to want anything to do with them. Tell me about this. What is this? Wow, we keep dropping cards too. 6 of Wands in the reverse. It would be really crushing for this person to be turned away. So what's the message for the person who wants so badly to come into the magician because they're in a place of depleted energy? 6 of Cups sideways. They want to come back in because they're like, but you're a soulmate. But the message here is, but maybe that was this person's lesson, is that you did have a soulmate. You did. The magician was your soulmate. Maybe they took a really, 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 really long time of watching from the shadows and not coming forward toward the magician. And now that they've made some big mistakes in their life and they really want that magician's love and energy and attention again, it's like, we have lessons that we are supposed to go through with soulmates, but we're also, a soulmate isn't supposed to just be money in the bank that we can go and cash in when we get real low in our funds. Then, this is supposed to be a give and take, equal reciprocity relationship, and it's sideways, because it's almost asking this person, yeah, but what did you give to the magician? Why did the magician move away in the first place? And why now, and only now, is it that you're hungry? 10 of Swords sideways. It's almost like, have you changed? This is really harsh messages, but it's a little bit like the magician has made their life really successful. This other individual seems to have consistently made some mistakes in their life. And now they really want to come back in because they're remembering good times. They're remembering that how powerful that magician is. They're remembering that that's somebody that, once upon a time, it felt like they were a soulmate, but it still doesn't explain why weren't they with that person then. The magician left because something was toxic. And right now, the universe is saying soulmates are supposed to learn lessons with each other. And sure, they can be in wonderful connections. But when one soulmate doesn't actually put in energy, you can't, let's put it this way. A teacher can stand in the classroom and teach a lesson. And if the student doesn't show up, they never get the information, right? And vice versa. A student can show up every day, but if the teacher doesn't care about teaching and doesn't have their act together, you're not going to get anything out of it. So it takes two people to play those roles in each other's lives. And sometimes we're the teacher and the student and we flip-flop roles. I mean, that would be an example of maybe the best kind of soulmate, where we get through lessons together. But in this case, the universe is saying, but right now you want this person in your life again. But why? Because did you really put in energy? Did this hanged man, did they put in energy to be a part of the soulmate lesson? And are they really, did they change the things in their life that they needed in order to come back in? Because this is a card of coming back in, but something looks unfinished. And it's almost like the universe is saying, are you sure that you're really ready to come back into the magician, or are you coming in because that would be an easier road? Now, this sounds really harsh, and I'm all about with raising handing out a benevolence and a hand to people in their time of need. But But there's also an element of when is it enabling and when is someone accountable for their own actions? They really want to come in right now and have this magician's amazing energy. But we keep getting sideways cards here. Now we got the moon. There's a lot that this person hasn't sifted through in themselves. Right now, they want to be around the magician. And the universe is saying, be honest with yourself. Why? Be honest with yourself. Is this over because it was supposed to be done? And you're just right now, you're missing that magician because you realize, wow, it ended and maybe I didn't get all the lessons I was supposed to and I haven't admitted that? Or is it time to say, no, this isn't over and I really want to go back to them because I really want this for all the right reasons? This is the universe is kind of putting this person on the spot saying, why do you want this? Hermit. It's also saying, our character may need to do some more deep thinking and find themselves a little bit so that if they're going to return to this magician, they need to return for the right reasons. And they need to first sift out, why are they doing this? Are they doing it because of love? Or are they doing it out of a sense of lack? Like, well, that amazing magician is going to wind up in somebody else's arms if I don't grab them. But are you ready to have an amazing person? Because they know that this person's amazing, but the universe is being pretty much like, but are you doing it out of selfish need or desire? Or are you doing this because you love and cherish this person and you want to contribute? Ask yourself the hard questions, Hanged Man. Figure that out. You got to know the answer to that. And that might require some more reflection. What's the other reflection? Oh my gosh, I've never had so many cards on the floor. High Priestess in the reverse. So many major arcana too. You already know the truth is what the universe is saying. What is that? Eight of Coins in the reverse. This is one of those stories where the magician is doing great and it's not really about them. It's about the other individual, but it could still be, in the back of the mind, the magician kind of knows that they are about to allow something else incredible into their life, right? The magician could have been, creating a really balanced life for themselves. They've become that emperor. Their life is going smooth. And I said, it's like they're about to go through a life change here. And it turns out it's that they've called in something absolutely amazing. This is a once in a lifetime. This could be their perfect soulmate that they have asked the universe for because they finally allowed themselves to let go of that hanged man, the person that could never decide, the person that was toxic, the person that they walked away from. And the hanged man, if they're picking up on that vibe and they're going, oh my God, I've been watching the magician from a distance. I know that there's something changing in their life. I want to come back into them, but what if they've already got someone? It's almost like their motive is to come in and make sure that the amazing magician doesn't end up happy with somebody else. And it's like the universe is kind of calling them on it, saying, hey now, yeah, they were a soulmate to you, but it's a little bit like maybe they missed their boat with this one and they haven't been honest, or the universe is at least saying, if you want to come back in and you want to give your all to this person, to this magician, do you want to do that? Ask yourself that first, because the bottom line here says, if this person really thinks about it long and hard, they already know the truth, which is, I'm not going to give to this amazing magician. I don't really want to put in effort. I just wanted the magician to give me their good vibes because I'm not in a terrific, powerful energy flow right now. And I really would like to change my life and basically ride the coattails of the magician. But it's as if they are being faced with something and I'm sorry, this is such a hard storyline right now. Because it's a little bit like they're on the precipice of like trying to reach out, but they're kind of scared to do it. And they're being faced with that big question of, is it self-serving? Is that why you want to come in? Is it because that the magician is, they've watched from the shadows and they have seen that the magician has made their life incredible. They have made their life fabulous. And they also know that the magician is such a freaking catch. And there is something else incredible on the horizon. They can see it. They can taste it. They know it's probably a matter of days or weeks or, a month or something before this magician is never going to be single again. They know it because this person is intuitive also. And there's this urge that they have, like, I want to come in and I want to attach myself to you because I'm also feeling like, oh my God, you're so great and you're going to get snatched up. But if the universe is really able to ask this person the right questions, it's to make them sit for a minute and really ask themselves the hard question of, do you want the magician for the right reason? And this person knows that they don't. Do they want to contribute to building an amazing life? No, this person looks for an easier route, or I don't know why. I mean, the Eight of Coins in the reverse, they don't want to contribute. Not really. They just, it's almost like a little bit of self-serving, almost like greed. Like, but I don't want someone else to have all of that amazingness of the magician, but I don't really want to do what it would require to be with the magician either. But I could sure benefit from being around that magician because they're amazing. And I know that. So this is someone who both admires and wants the magician, but just not for the right reason. Maybe they want to acquire somebody that's amazing. Maybe they just don't want to see someone else get with that person, but they may not have love in their hearts to actually be with a soulmate. They resisted having a lesson. They resisted making the changes that would permit them to be a good partner to the magician. But there's still this sense of jealousy or something where the magician's going to get snatched up. I'm going to lose the magician. And the universe is like, but why do you think you want to hold on to the magician? And the truth is they know already it isn't for the right reason. In this story, now I want to remind everybody watching this, these are fictional stories about fictional characters. None of this is legit. None of this is your personal life. I don't know you. I don't tell you anything real about you. Only you decide what is true for you in your life. Every person has free will and they make their own decisions. So don't apply this and say, like, now because of this reading, I'm not going to take somebody back if they show up in my life, or, obviously this is like, it would be the equivalent of watching a movie and then saying, oh, that movie is now the way my life is going to go. No, it is not. This is fictional. I am not a psychic. I wish I had that gift, but I don't. But I really, truly hope that it is empowering to think of it in the context of we have free will to guide our own lives. And that is all I can say with the storytelling. Is it's just, do we see characters and we're interested in hearing storylines, and it makes us contemplate maybe things in the past that, characters where we go, oh, I totally recognize that. Like, I've already been down that road and I already crossed that bridge, like that we may do because we'll recognize things, right? Because we're all humans having the same kind of variety of human experiences. But at the end of the day, only we make our choices. So could this person wind up making totally different and totally better choices? Absolutely. But in this storyline, they didn't. In this storyline, they wanted something out of greed. They wanted something because that magician is amazing and they wanted it like they want to eat those cookies. But would they have bought more ingredients? Would they have been in the kitchen to bake the cookies with the magician? No, there was no effort going to be put in. That's a tough story, but on the other hand, it is what it is. So definitely not all the stories are roses and sunshine. I know that, but not all characters are roses and sunshine. Some of these characters are, they just are what they are. They admire and respect and want that magician, but they also are like, yeah, but I'm not going to contribute or give because I selfishly just want that amazing prize for myself, but I don't want to do what is required to earn it or keep it. And that is unfortunately the style of story that we had today. So not a terrific fun one, I know, but it is what it is. So please don't let it get in your head and make you sad. Release it completely. Don't let free entertainment ever dictate the way you're going to see the world, right? So I hope you always click off if anything ever makes you unhappy. All right, you guys, thank you again for hanging out with me. Lots of love. Let me know what you did think of these characters. Let me know if there's something that you saw out of this that was positive, or how you would have behaved differently if you were writing these characters. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.